Good morning. My name is Samruddha Yogesh Yavatkar with SRN 3124 1687. Subject Software Project Management System. My topic is Software Project Management Lifecycle. Software project management is an essential discipline that drives the successful delivering of software solutions. It involves a systematic approach to planning, organizing, directing, and controlling software projects to achieve predefined objectives while balancing constraints such as cost, quality, and time. A software project manager serves as a backbone of the process, offering a structured roadmap to guide project managers and team through each stage of software development. It encompasses the various phases such as initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and closure. Each phase is a crucial to ensure that a project aligns with the customer requirement, meet quality standard, and it is completed within the allocated resources and timeline. As an MCA student, understanding the software project management lifecycle equips with ability to navigate complex challenges in the software development, optimize team dynamics, and deliver solutions that exceed expectations. This knowledge forms the foundation of managing projects efficiently and adapting to every evolving demands of the software industry. Through this topic, we aim to delve into intricacies of each phases, explore methodologies to tool employed in project management, and highlight the significance and communication of risk management, stakeholder engagement in driving projects success. Let's dive into the project in next phase. Introduction to Software Project Management. Software project management is an application of knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to manage and deliver software project efficiently. It ensures that the software development meets business objectives while adhering to time, cost, and quality and the scope constraints. SPM focuses on planning, organizing, monitoring, and controlling all aspects of a software project to achieve specific goals and deliver value to the stakeholders. What is software project management? In software project lifecycle, it is a five-phase framework project managers use to guide the project for the completion. It outlines all project stages from inception to final implementation and describes what the team must achieve during each phase. Below is a summary of project lifecycle phases and their primary objectives. Initiation. Define the project scope, cost, feasibility, goals, timeline, and success criteria. Planning. Create a project roadmap of a detailed action plan that outlines the tasks needed to complete the project. Execution. Carry out the work to complete the project, service, or result. Ensure your team has all the necessary resources, tools, and instructions. 4. Monitoring and controlling. Monitor the process and performance of your team and project to identify any deviations from the plan or quality issues so you can make changes accordingly. 5. And this is the last step, which is closure. Close the project, sign any outstanding contracts, pay vendors, conduct a post project review, and identify how to improve next time. This is the project life cycle. The first phase is initiating process, the second is planning process, third is executing the process, fourth is monitoring and controlling the process, and the fifth, which is the last step, is the closure of closing the process. Let's understand the first stage, that is initiation of the process, in a detailed manner. The commencement of stage denotes the start of the task in executive life cycle. During this stage, project partners team up to categorize the team motivation, extension, and targets. A pivotal report known as the task contract is created, giving an establishment to the undertaking direction. Partners, both inner and outside, recognized as their assumptions are recorded. The inception stage closes with the getting formal endorsement or approval to continue, guaranteeing arrangement with authorities and objectives. The key activities are understanding the problem or opportunity, analyzing whether the project is financially or technically viable, identify stakeholders and their expectations. The second stage, that is the planning phase. The planning phase involves creating a detailed roadmap for executing the project successfully. Key activities: define project requirements, Translate stakeholder needs in actionable requirements. Develop a project breakdown structure (WBS). Break the project into smaller, manageable tasks. Create a project schedule. Develop timelines, milestones, and deadlines using tools like Gantt and charts. Resource allocations. Identify and assign resources for team members, budgets, and tools. Risk management plan. Identify, analyze, and plan for potential risks. Communication plan. Define how information will flow among the stakeholders. Quality assurance plan. Set standards and procedures to ensure project quality. Below are some items you might create in planning phase. Project management plan. Specify that the project phases and tasks. Create a workbench or a structure in a Gantt chart and outline task dependencies and its timelines. Risk plan. Predict potential risk and create standard operating procedures for dealing with them, including who owns each issue. Financial plan. Create and allocate a budget across teams and resource types. Resource plan. Identify the team members you will need and assign roles. Use resource management software to centralize, document, brief, and other resources. Communication plan. Choose which channel you will use to communicate with your team or the clients and the stakeholders. Decide how frequently you will communicate and set up meetings on the calendar. Quality plan. Establish KPIs, which is key performance indicators, and define how you measure the team performance and outputs, whether the organization or the project is accomplished to meet the specified goals or the targets. The third phase, which is the execution phase. The execution phase is where the actual work or the project is carried out according to the plan. The key activities which are taken care in this phase are task assignment and team management, which distribute tasks and team collaborations. Deliverable deployment. Build the software and complete the define monitor process. Use to management systems and progress the task completion and adherence of the schedule. Quality control. Performing ongoing tasks to ensure quality standards are met. Stakeholder engagement. Provide updates and maintain a clear communication with the stakeholders or the customers relationship. The project execution phase is where you implement the project and complete the project deliverables. As the project manager, you assign tasks, clarify roles, answer questions, oversees works, facilitate communication, and attend briefings and meetings, support your team, and keep them on a track. This might provide team members with tools and materials on resources. Teamwork can be challenging of the projects and multiple peoples of a complex tasks. Companies frequently use collaboration software to help team work together and minimize the downtime. Jira provides an end-to-end execution management. The platform handles the day-to-day demands of executing complex projects, allowing team to focus on delivering work rather than the struggling with the spreadsheet and disjoint tools. With Jira, project managers can assign deadlines and automate reminders so nothing slips through the crack. Fourth stage, which is monitoring and controlling phase. This phase runs parallelly to the execution phase and focuses on ensuring the project stays on right track. The key activities in this phases are track progress, monitor timelines, cost, and resource usage against the project plan. Change management. Address scope changes or foreseen challenges while minimizing their impact. Risk management. Continuously evaluate risk, implement mitigation strategies. Performance measurement. Use key performance indicators (KPIs) to measure project health. Quality assurance. Validate the deliverables against the project standards. In this phase, you will track all the progress and make adjustments to ensure the project stays on track. As a project manager, your job is to restore order when reissue arise, then controlling aspects of this phase. Closure phase. This phase marks the formal conclusion of the project and ensures all the objectives have been met successfully or not. The key activities in this phases are delivering final product, hand over the completed project deliverables to the client or the stakeholders, obtain attendance, ensure that the client or stakeholders formally accept the project deliverables, conduct post-mortem review, evaluate what, when, and why didn't the lessons learned, release resources, reassign team members, and return unused resources, document closure, achieved project documents for the future reference. Projects have defined and ongoing operations. This is the closer phase when the tasks like delivering results, paying vendors, signing contract, and ensuring proper storage and feasibility and accessibility of a documentation are completed. Project managers will also use this phase to evaluate team performance, allowing them to spot areas for improvement. Here are some questions you might ask during the closure phase. Did everyone accomplish the task? Did communication ever break down? What talents and shortcomings did you find in each team member? Present these findings to team members in a post project meeting. Encourage them to speak, share what went wrong, and voice their ideas about how to do better on similar projects. Thank you for listening me.